The thaw feels so good when you're Canadian. Yes, spring is finally here. It hasn't snowed in over a week. The snow is starting to melt. Yes, there is still some on the ground, but it feels good that it has been above zero. Yes, that is warm. Hey, I'm Janelle. This is toDIYfor. If you're new to my channel, I do new DIYs every single Wednesday. Would love for you to follow along. I share them on Instagram as well and sneak peeks into what I'm doing every week. So check me out there if you're not already following me, and please subscribe here so you come back every week and see what I'm doing. Now this week it is an incredibly easy DIY and maybe just an alternate, maybe like thinking outside of the box here on something that you could do for your front door. So instead of throwing up a wreath, I thought this was a cute alternative, and all you need is a few things from the dollar store. Let's get into it. So from the dollar store, you can grab one of these hats. These are out right now with some of their spring items coming in stock. You also need a styrofoam ball and then of course some fake flowers. So the styrofoam ball is gonna help build some bulk. I cut this in half and then I'm gonna hot glue it to the side of the hat. This also gives a spot to stab in some of these flowers and just kind of makes it look a little bigger and fuller. So with some wire cutters, I'm just clipping off these flower sprigs, getting all of the leaves. I honestly grabbed 2 branches and that is all I needed for this entire project. You want to make sure that those are some short stems because there's not a lot of space to kind of stab them in. But this is kind of how I started working with it, just putting things in where I thought it might look good. If you're unsure about the placement, stab it in, but then afterwards you can go ahead with some hot glue and fasten it in there and then just work your way around. I think adding the leaves into this as well to kind of extend it and fan it out is a really good idea. And again, just work it out and then glue it into place when you are all done. So I didn't end up using the ribbon on the front, but I did use it on the back to actually just create a little hook so that I can hang this on my wreath hanger on the door, and I think it makes a really cute, fun welcome for spring as opposed to a wreath. You know, it kind of does the same thing here, and I really love how this turned out. Incredibly easy to make, really affordable, all from the dollar store. You could 100% go to the thrift store and thrift all of this as well. Let me know what you thought of the DIY. I'll be back next week with a new one.